My name's Jill Pangman, and right now we're on Duo Lakes, which is just near the Snake River on the Peel watershed. So this is the furthest east river of the Peel watershed, right up near the Northwest Territories border. You know, I'm involved I'm on the board of CPAWS, and because I see it's a conservation organization which its mission is wanting to see wild spaces intact. But my own, the work I often do is around taking people into wild areas because to me, I know what an impact it's had on me and how much it's benefited my life having these experiences, and so that is very much a motivating force in the work I do. This area has been, throughout the Peel watershed, has had mineral exploration going on for probably 50 years, and so I think it's really been in the last 10 years and that it's become more of an issue, and it's become an issue because people that have come into this area and seen it for themselves, or people that have heard about it and seen pictures of it, have realized, this is an incredible part of not just the Yukon, but it's an incredible part of the world, and there's not that many areas left in the world that are roadless and have vast tracts. So I think it's become polarized because there's issues at stake, and it's not just here. It's also, this happens time and time again around the world. We keep compromising more and more. Why can't we just split it 50-50? Well, there are some areas that shouldn't be compromised, and I think it's become a big issue because some people feel very strongly that this is not an area that should be compromised. So what this watershed means to me is the vastness of it, is the intactness of it, is the beauty of it, and that's very important to me because I feel that I've traveled all over the world in many different countries, and I've seen again and again how beautiful parts of the world have been trashed, through disrespectful ways of using land, and we fortunately have an opportunity here to do something different, and I find that I'm personally involved with that because I feel that this is so important. I've seen again and again with people that have come on trips of mine how this informs their life, how it affects how they view nature, how it affects how they even view their own connection to nature and their own need for it in their lives.
I've been coming up here since 1958 every summer, and I call it my home. I feel that I belong here, right on this very spot. I'm going to die out here. And when they ask me when I'm going to retire from guiding, I just tell them, look at them in the eye and say, when I'm 99 and a half years old, I'll quit guiding. Mining industry, they use a lot of poisonous chemical. That's the kind of stuff I worry about. The elders have been talking about change is going to be happening. They say that there's going to be no more animals. Moose, caribou, sheep will be gone first. The last animal you're going to see is the bear. So they want us to be prepared to preserve or protect what they have to protect. Well, you can look around right now, what do you see? The beauty, the good scenery, you can hear the water. The water is pure. There's berries, there's animals here you can hunt and live off, and there's fish in the lake. That's native way of thinking. Native way of thinking, if you're living on this land, you're going to survive by it. Mining company, YTG government, all they're thinking about is money. Making money coming into them. And you and I are paying taxes, we pay their wages, so they don't listen to us. They listen to their own greed.
My name is Blaine Walden. I run Walden's Guiding. I do guided expedition canoe trips throughout the Yukon, but primarily in the Peel region here. I've been doing it for about 22 years on all of the 5 major rivers we have in this area, and I've also spent a fair bit of time in here in the winter by dog team, just exploring the area. Well, you get back here and you forget about everything else. It's, you know, once you get dropped off and the plane leaves, you really are removed from civilization. So it's getting back and kind of maybe learning a little bit about yourself, and without the interference of outside, any kind of outside interference. It's one area that, because it's been remote and hasn't really been accessed or used by that much other than tourism and the outfitters, there really hasn't been a pressure to look at the area to document what's here, and it's clear that it have a huge potential for educational purposes for all of that heritage, archaeological, paleontological, and just intact working ecosystem for wildlife and water. As things change in the world, if we can keep one area pretty much the way it has been for hundreds of years, it will become really unique, not just as a destination to see what it's like, as it has been for hundreds of years, but also the ongoing changes as a comparison.
Me, everything in here is valuable to me. Look at the mountains, the sun setting, and the stream, can hear the stream. You never hear that in Mayo. You hear cars and radio and phone. Out here you just hear the stream, the wind blowing, ducks quacking once in a while. Hear bull moose once in a while in the fall. Yeah, I just want to be here. I want to see it protected for my future generation, and I hope that happens when I'm still alive.